Welcome back, dears. In the last class, I have explained about determiners, and specifically, we focused on the determiners, distributives, quantifiers, and demonstratives. And today, I will explain the remaining determiners, articles, interrogatives, and possessives. So, first, I'll explain about articles. So, articles are a, an, and the. The determiners that indicate the coming of noun. It will show that a noun is coming. Okay. For example, if I am saying, give me a book to read. Give me a book to read. So, in front of the noun book, I have used the word a. So, that a is called the article in that sentence. So, we are having only three articles, a, an, and the. And among a and among them, a and an are called the indefinite articles. And they are called indefinite articles because they do not indicate any particular person, thing, or place. And such articles are used only with singular countable nouns denoting one. So, a and an we are using with the singular countable nouns denoting one. And the is called the definite article. It is called so because it points to a particular person, thing, or place, and it can be used with both singular and plural nouns and even with uncountable nouns. So, articles again we can classify into two, definite article and indefinite article. In definite article, we are having the article the, and in indefinite article, we are having the articles a and an. Okay. So, first, I'll explain about the article a. Article a is used before nouns beginning with consonant and consonant sounds. Okay, so this thing you have to be very careful. Sometimes we can see the words that are beginning with consonant sounds, but we will not be using that consonant sounds. So whenever we are having a word that is beginning with a consonant sound. Consonant sound means except A, E, I, O, U, what all letters are there, they are called the consonant letters. Okay, and if a word is beginning with a consonant sound, if a singular noun, it is beginning with a consonant sound or a consonant letter, we can use the article A. Fine. For example, there is a boy. B is a noun there and B is a consonant. Sorry, boy is a noun there and B is a consonant sound. So there we can use the article A. Give me a pen. Noun is pen and it is beginning with the consonant sound P. So we can use the article A. Next one. Okay, one more thing you have to keep in mind. See, if I am saying he is dash European citizen. European citizen. There you have to use the article a or an. Okay. So even though it is beginning with a vowel letter, we are using the article a. He is a European citizen. He is studying in a university. These two are the exceptional case. A European, a university. Even though it is beginning with vowel sounds, we have to use the article a. And the next article is an. And we are using before nouns beginning with vowel and vowel sounds. So this is a specialty. It will be beginning either with a vowel letter or a vowel sound. For example, give me an apple. Give me an egg. See, A and E. Apple A and egg E is there. Both these are vowel sounds. So we can use article an. But in the word hour, H-O-U-R, there is an R for the exam. There is an R for the exam. There, even though our spelling H-O-U-R, H is a consonant letter, but there H is remaining silent. So if we are having a word that is beginning with consonant letter, but we are pronouncing the vowel sound, there we have to use an. Like for example, an hour, then an honest boy, an honorable judge and all. Okay, and one more word is there, MBA. He is an MBA graduate. Even though it is beginning with M sound, we are pronouncing it as EM, EM. So E is a vowel sound. There you have to use an MBA student. Fine. And this is all about article A and an. And I hope you understood it. So one more time I'll explain it. We are using article A and an to indicate a single entity, and we are using it to express a certain quantity. For example, give me a dozen eggs. Give me a dozen eggs. Even though X is plural, we have used dozen. So we can use a dozen. Next, in order to show the rank or profession or a community. He is a doctor. It is his profession. He is a Muslim. That is his community. In order to show the community, we can use a or an according to the word. Okay. And in order to indicate any for identifying an individual as a representative of a class, we can use a or an. Next, before a proper noun to point out an unfamiliar person. Or if you want to express a special meaning. For example, I am saying he thinks he is a Sonu Nigam. He thinks he is a Sonu Nigam. See here, Sonu Nigam is a proper noun. It's the name of a person. Actually, we are not supposed to use any article in front of proper nouns if it is a name of a person. But here I have used the sentence, he thinks he is a Sonu Nigam. Means there I am expressing a special meaning. Means he is thinking that he is a great singer likewise. So if you wanted to express a special meaning, or if you wanted to pinpoint an unfamiliar person before a proper noun, there we can use article a or an. Okay. So I hope you understood article a and an. Now we can focus on the most important article, that is article the. So the article the we are using in front of seas and ocean, like the Pacific Ocean, the Atlantic Ocean, like this. Then in front of holy books, when we are mentioning the name of a holy book, we have to use article the Quran, the Holy Bible, the Ramayana, like this. Next, in front of trains, ships and aeroplanes. If we wanted to specify the name of an aeroplane, ship or a train, we have to use the article the. I was flying in the Emirates, like this. Then rivers, in order to specify the name of a river, we have to use the article the. Then mountain ranges, newspapers, important buildings, we have to use the article the. Mountain ranges, you know, the Himalayas are the mountain ranges. Next, in front of the newspapers, today's headline is from the Hindu. You have to say like this. Next, important building like the Taj Mahal, the Qutub Minar, like this. And if you wanted to express the country as a common noun, like for example, if it is a union of states, we can use the article the. Like for example, United States of America, it is a union of states. So we have to use the United States of America, the United Kingdom, the United Arab Emirates, like this. Next, in order to show the whole families, we are using a family name in order to showcase the whole family. There we have to use the article the, like the Guptas, the Kapoors, the Khans, like this. It will be showing the whole family. Next point is when we are using the superlative degrees of the adjective. Superlative degrees you might be knowing. In an adjective, we are having 3 degrees: positive degree, comparative degree and superlative degree. Small, smaller, smallest. Small is a positive degree, smaller is a comparative and smallest is the superlative. So in front of every superlative degrees, we have to use the article the. She is the most beautiful girl. It is the smallest gift. In both the sentences, I have used the article the because I have used the superlative degree. And the next point is, if we wanted to pinpoint an adjective, okay, and it represents a class or it is used as a noun. For example, the rich should help the poor. There I am using the adjective the rich as a common noun. It is used as a noun. So if we are using all these words, we can use, if we are using these nouns in order to show a common group, we can use article the. Then in order to show the unit of measure, we have to use the article the. Eggs are sold by the dozen. Milk is sold by the liter. The liter. Liter is showing the measurement. Then in order to show the directions and now common nouns that are unique, there we have to use the article the. I am going towards the east. The moon, the planets, these all are coming under this thing. And next point is, if a noun is already been mentioned in the sentence or just before this sentence, if it is mentioned again, we can use the article the. For example, I bought a vase from the shop. The vase is beautiful. So already I have mentioned a vase. Then again, if I wanted to mention, I can use the article the. So I hope now you are familiar with the article the. And now we can focus on the omission of articles a, an and the, where we have to omit it. Okay. Omit means we have to remove it. No need to use the articles. First point is in front of proper nouns, in front of any names. We are not supposed to use the article, any article. The Mahendra Singh Dhoni leads the Indian cricket team. That is wrong. Mahendra Singh Dhoni is a proper noun. There we have to avoid the articles. So we can say Mahendra Singh Dhoni leads the Indian cricket team. Next, family relationships. If we are depicting the family relationship with respect to the speaker, there we are not supposed to use the article. For example, father loves to play cricket. We can't say the father loves to play cricket because father is showing the family relationship. So there we are not supposed to use the article, any article. Fine. Next, in front of abstract noun. Abstract noun means the nouns that we are unable to sense it, but we can feel it. It is not a noun we can see, touch or count, but we can feel it. It is an emotion. That is called an abstract noun. So in front of abstract nouns, we can't use articles. Honesty is a great quality. Honesty is an abstract noun. So there no need to use any article. Next, in front of games. If you are mentioning about any games, no need to use the articles. We love to play cricket. If you are saying we love to play the cricket, that is wrong. Okay, we love to play cricket. Next, languages or branches of knowledge. In front of languages, we can't use any article, and in front of branches of knowledge also we can't use any article. Malayalam is my mother tongue. I can't say the Malayalam is my mother tongue because Malayalam is a language. So we have to just say Malayalam. Okay. Then I like to study science. I can't say I like to study the science. That is wrong. In front of any subjects, okay, or any languages, we can't use the articles. Next, in front of meals and diseases. Meals means we would like to have lunch. We would like to have a lunch, that is wrong. Have the lunch, that is wrong. We can simply say we would like to have lunch. Next, in front of diseases. She was suffering from corona. Not the corona. She was suffering from corona. Next, in front of days, months and season. Monday is a working day. The Monday is a working day. A Monday is a working day. That is wrong. Monday is a working day. January is the coldest month in Delhi. There we can't say the January. Simply January. Next, in front of headlines, messages and emails. If you are reading the newspapers, we can't see they are using the articles at the beginning. Okay. In between the sentences, we can see the articles, but in the beginning itself, we can't see any article. So this is all about the articles a, and the omission of articles a and the. Now we can focus on interrogatives. Interrogatives means the determiners we are using to ask questions. Okay, and they are used before any kind of nouns, and they are the WH words: what, which, whose, how many, how much, when, where. All these are acting as an interrogative. Like, which basket will you carry? Whose bags are laying outside? Likewise, we can use this. So you can see only the WH words as an interrogative. Fine. Now we can move to the last determiner, that is possessives. Possessives means it is showing the possession of the noun. And most of the possessive pronouns, my, our, their, your, his, her, its, all these are coming under the possessives determiners. For example, if I am saying Sachin Tendulkar is a great cricketer, his coach started training him at an early age. So instead of Sachin Tendulkar, I have used the word his. His coach. So whose coach? His. So it is showing the possession of that coach. And the word is his. So these types of determiners in front of the nouns are called the possessive determiners. And they are my, our, their, your, his, her, and its. And this is all about the determiners, and I hope you understood the whole. First, I have explained about, in the last video I have explained about distributives, quantifiers, and demonstratives, and today I have explained about articles, interrogatives, and possessive. And I hope you understood it completely, and among all these, articles are the most important ones. So you have to give much more concentration on articles. Fine. And if you have any doubt, please clarify it at the earliest. Thank you.